there, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be talking about something Kamehecon related. And first of all, I'd like to clarify something. I mentioned yesterday that that some of the Vic's GoFundMe was shadow banned. And it turned out that I think I might have been wrong about that. That information came from Perfection. And so I don't really know if, that information is accurate or not. Because when Perfection was covering it, he was basically saying that, it wasn't on the trending tab or whatever that is. I guess, a GoFundMe has like a trending page or something, but I don't really know, that for a fact. So, in case I was wrong about that, I'd like to issue an apology right here, because, I don't want to spread misinformation around. And if I do, I want to, apologize for it and stuff. But anyway, so moving on. This is actually about, like I said, this is actually about Kamehecon, and I woke up this morning to a live stream from Nick Rikita, in which he basically said that, well, as you guys can tell by this post here, so I just heard that the voice actors pressured the owner of Kamehecon into not allow. I don't know why Twitter did that, but whatever. Into not allowing Vic to come, when Vic himself was the first voice actor that was invited before any of the others. As you can imagine, this has instilled a burning rage within me, one that no censor being will be able to fix. Stay tuned for tomorrow, which is actually today. I'm recording this on Wednesday, but because the problem is, since my computer isn't that fast, well, not as fast as it used to be anyway. It takes a video anywhere. It takes Vegas Pro like 2.5 hours or even 3 hours just to render a 15-minute video with no special effects in them whatsoever. And so that's why I'm recording this a day in advance, so that I can give Vegas Pro the time it needs to get this all rendered together and stuff. But anyway, so back on the situation. Yeah, Kamehecon, according to Nick, actually, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ending, this video with a piece from his live stream, in which he basically talks about, the situation, at least what he's able to tell us. But the gist of it is that, Kamehecon, let me see, let me get to the official website here, Here we go. Okay, so, from what Nick was telling us, basically what he said was, the con was going to invite Vic. They were going to invite Vic, and, or they were either going to invite him, or he was already booked or something like that. I don't exactly know the situation, but basically, what happened was they were going to invite Vic to the con, or something along those lines, and, our old friends, Sabat, Rial, and, Soye, basically pressured the owner of Kamehecon, to basically not do that. And so what they did was my best guess is basically what they threatened to do was that if Vic came, they weren't coming. And in that, so as you guys can see here, we've got, Sabat right there, let me see, Rial, and, I don't know if Toye is going to be at the convention or not, but regardless, I mean, that's the whole, Vic was supposed to be on this list, and now because of these idiots, basically pressuring, the con owner into not allowing him to come, basically they've lost a significant amount of money, and on top of that, here's the thing is, I know there are going to be some people out there that are blaming Kamehecon for the choice, and I'm like, okay, here's the thing. The manager of the con was literally pressured into doing this and was threatened into doing this by the voice actors. So really all you can do is really blame the voice actors. You can't really blame the manager for doing that, especially since from what I've heard, Vic was basically the first voice actor that was selected to come. Before Sabat, before Schemmel, before Rial, you know, he was the first one to be invited out. And now to see this happening, I mean, the backlash though has been legendary in proportions. Oh my goodness. Let me to end this video, let's just go through a few tweet responses. Okay, here we go. Well, at Voice of Vegeta, that's Sabat's Twitter, you've really lived up to your character. I speak for thousands of people when I say I am sorely disappointed in you. Hashtag sabotage, hashtag sabotage, hashtag I stand with Vic, hashtag kick Vic, hashtag Funimation. And then, you know, they tagged a bunch of us. And then, let me just get to Gray's, oh, here we go. Here's Jordan's. At Voice of Vegeta, let me tell you something about Christopher Robin Sabat. My bad side is as bad as my pleasant side is pleasant. Who do you think you are, pressuring Kamehecon to possibly other conventions with threats over debunked gossip? We will not be silent about this. You and Monica, oh wait, here we go. We have debunked these stories. We have heard that you and Rial have done behind the scenes. We have heard what you and Rial have done behind the scenes, and I'm sure you did this after the so-called investigation came up inconclusive. This is your mess, and you're going to clean it up. You and Monica not only betrayed hashtag Vic Mignogna, you betrayed the fans, especially the hashtag Dragon Ball fans. If you think we're going to let this slide, think again. We're mad as heck, and we're not going to take it anymore. Yeah, honestly, I'd agree with Jordan completely on that. And then, to end, let me just see if I can find Mr. Gray's tweet about this whole situation. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So this is actually Mr. Gray's response to Kamehecon themselves about this. We want to go to you. Really, we do. We don't blame this on you. We're very sorry for how you've been treated. Please don't support VAs that hate and despise you. You make the money, not them. If you invite Vic back, we will defend you. We will pay you money. Don't give in. And honestly, I mean, seriously, this is a situation where the con is the one that reaps the benefits. The voice actors, yeah, they make some serious bank, but at the end of the day, by not because, okay, so in case you can't tell by the title of the con, this is a con specifically for Dragon Ball. And so, what was the most recent Dragon Ball product released? Dragon Ball Super Broly. So, the people get to the con. They go to the con, and they see all the booths. You know, they see all the booths for the voice actors, and they notice a glaring omission. Where is Broly? Where is the title villain where is the title character of the recently released movie? Fans are going to ask questions about this. They're going to ask the voice actors. They're going to ask the staff. Well, it seems as if these morons can't go a single day without shooting themselves in the foot. But yeah, that's just my opinion on this whole thing. What I would encourage anyone that watches this video and supports Vic Mignogna to do is show your support. Show your support for Kamehecon. Show your support for Vic. Send a positive message. Call these guys out on what they're doing. Call them out on what they're doing. Don't harass them by any means. Do not harass them by any means. Do not threaten them by any means. But you do have a right to voice your opinion. Despite what these idiots are saying, you do have a right to voice your opinion. We as a community, we as fans, have a right to voice our opinions on this. And they're just trying to beat us into the ground, as well as Kamehecon, and as well as potential other cons, for even daring to support this man, to support Vic. And I'm like, I'm just looking at this whole situation, and you're digging yourself. And if any of the voice actors are watching this, you brought this upon yourselves, and you reap what you sow. And like I said in the previous video, I hope you guys have a really big scythe. So yeah, that's just my two cents on this matter. And yeah, so the other guys are probably going to be covering this situation as well. This recent development with Kamehecon, and they're all going to be linked down below, like I've been doing in pretty much every single video on this topic. So go ahead and go show them some love. Tell them Mark sent you, or Dragon Fist, whichever name you want to use for me. And yeah, of course, as always, if you guys support Vic Mignogna and you want to be up to date on this entire situation, again, to the best of my ability, go on ahead and smash that subscribe button, like Goku did again, like Goku was by Broly and I was about to say Resurrection F in Dragon Ball Super Broly, and stuff like that. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation involving the voice actors. And again, voice your opinions. Go out there and show them the love and admiration that you have for the community and for Vic, in spite of what these idiot voice actors are proclaiming. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go on ahead and get into Nick Rakita's video to end this. And as always, God bless, and hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Hi, what's up? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs, the only show where you get two intros, but one of them is silent, like an old film. With me today is anger, is rage. I'm so mad. I'm even more pissed now because of the stupid mic. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. All right, guys. So, I was hoping today was a day of joy, elation, and celebration. Was scheduled to be a day of praise, a day of good things. But today is not. It is not a day of good things. Not at all. So, where to begin? I've got a story to tell you. And then I'm going to answer questions from Super Chat. I'm going to be very candid and honest in those questions, but I have, oh man, do I have a story to tell you. And I'm going to name names. We're going to talk about as many people involved as possible that I have information about. We're going to talk about some very unlawful activity. We're going to talk about some people who need to be taught a little bit of a lesson. And I've got messages for conventions. About the reality of the scum that they're dealing with. The absolute disgusting piles of fucking garbage that they're dealing with. Pardon my English. These people are trash. They are trash. Report me to the bar, you pathetic piles of garbage. But you are terrible humans, and you know it. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how bad you are. No more kid gloves with you babies. Okay, we're naming names. We're going to talk about everything about you. Okay? Here we go. Here's the story. I've had to do something for 5 days that I hate. I hate it. For 5 days, I have been asked to sit on information. Okay? I hate it. Transparency, openness, honesty is integrity. But for 5 days, I was asked to sit on information on a promise. And I'm not the only one. There's at least one other guy out there who has significantly similar information to me. And he's been sitting on it too. for 5 days. All right? I don't like doing this. I don't like having to withhold information from you guys because you guys deserve to know. The public, the fans, the convention goers deserve to know what's going on behind the scenes. These weasels, what they're doing behind the scenes. But I was asked to wait. I was asked to wait and to let Kamehecon make the announcement. So there's your first character in this story, and it's Kamehecon. Kamehecon, the one about Dragon Ball. The one that invited Vic Mignogna first, before any other voice actors. That one. The one that disinvited Vic Mignogna when Ron Toye and Monica Rial and Chris the Weasel Sabat, you scumbag pile of trash, hiding in the background, lurking in the shadows, telling everyone they're friends. You are the nastiest piece of work of this whole bunch. You are the Ron Soye is just your little bitch gimp, and you know it. Listen, these guys, here's how sad Ron Soye is. This guy is cucked by Monica, by Chris Sabat, because he does the talking for them. He breaks the bad news so that they're insulated. They're insulated. Chris Sabat, he's running errands for Chris Sabat. And he probably thinks that no one knows that. His little shame is hidden. His little shame is hidden behind Chris Sabat. What I'm told. I'm going off of sources. I have a source inside Kamehecon. Inside Kamehecon. You thought this wouldn't get out? You thought that your activities behind the scenes, bullying a con owner into thinking about canceling conventions for the fans. They're not for you. They're for the fans. You think that it wouldn't get out. You thought that it wouldn't get out. Not just once. Because, I mean, they did it once. They did it once. If Vic gets to go, we're not going. I'm sorry. He's under contract. He's under contract. A signed piece of paper. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Not in escape the long arm of Texas law. That's tortious interference. You don't get to lie about Vic Mignogna to the convention owner of Kamehecon. You don't get to lie about what you're going to do to Vic Mignogna, to the convention owner, to force him to break a contract. That is tortious interference. Monica, Sabat, Toye, none of you have the privilege to do that. None of you have privilege in the contract between Vic Mignogna and Kamehecon. You're third parties. You're not even third party beneficiaries. You're not privileged to interfere with that contract. And you're definitely not privileged to lie about it and to force this guy's hand. But you did. Something like 4 or 5 weeks ago you did, and he dropped Vic. He dropped Vic on your words. Your words that never materialized, did they? Did they? We know what you said, you idiots. So, let me make this clear. Let me make this doubly clear because I know what you're going to accuse me of. This information comes from inside Kamehecon. I'm not getting this information from Vic. I'm not getting information from Ty. This comes straight from the party. You think all of these people are on your side when you're arrogant, vile bullies? You think they're on your side when you bully them into an illegal position? When you bully them into breach of a contract? When you threaten their business? that they put all the work into, and you come along and try and dictate their contracts? You think they're on your side? They're not. So 4 or 5 weeks ago, Kamehecon drops Vic Mignogna. Okay, so did everybody else. Didn't know it at the time, but Vic was under contract. So, let's just say Rial, Sabat, Soye, Shane, you disgusting vermin, Shane. They lie. They go ahead and straight up lie to the owner of Kamehecon. Flat out lie. This is going to happen. They know it can't happen. They've admitted on social media specifically that they know this won't happen, but they lied to him. So he dropped him. It doesn't happen because you know you can't make it happen, you liars. So it doesn't happen. So what next? Well, looks like the owner of Kamehecon had a change of heart. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what was going on with that. Maybe it was nice petitions from fans. I don't know. What I do know is that the owner of Kamehecon 5 days ago had a change of heart. And he said, we're going to bring back Vic Mignogna. Because these other people, I guess because the other people lied to him. Seems like a good reason to not breach a contract is when you find out the other people are lying to you. So he says, we're going to bring back Vic. 5 days ago, I wanted so bad. When I heard this, I said, please, please, please let me tell this story. Everyone's going to be excited. And they're like, we're kind of worried about the response. Everyone's going to be excited. Everyone will support Kamehecon 100%. Vic's fans will throw all of the support. They will drown out the criticism. Because the critics, I don't know if anybody notices, but the critics are on life support right now. They are on life support. They are embarrassingly bad at this. They can't manage their own stupidity. They can't manage each other's stupidity. These are barely functional human beings. If that. Their marketing campaign is on life support. They have no voice in public. They've privated their accounts. They're hiding in any corner that they can. Nobody's liking their stuff. No one's sharing their stuff. No one believes these people. Not a single person outside of these little, like, terrified convention circuits. No one that they don't have leverage over believes these people. Not a single person, because they are so disgustingly bad at their messaging. And they have just it's built on lies. Of course they're bad at it. What are they going to do? You can only work so hard with a false story. And it's over and over and over again. One question throws these people into straight into Charybdis. Right? Straight into Charybdis. They got nothing. They can't stand up to one question. Why would you ask for evidence? How dare you? Well, why do you think? You've destroyed a man's life. They can't do anything right. They can't do anything right. And yet, I'm trying to tell these people, please let us tell the story. You'll have thousands, tens of thousands of people supporting you. Tomorrow, the second they hear that you are standing up for Vic, you'll have thousands of people supporting you tomorrow that were neutral or worse today. Because you're doing the right thing. That's all anybody wants. Do the right thing. Honor a contract. If we're not honoring contracts, what even are we? No, please wait. We're gonna announce it. We're gonna announce it. Okay? Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. Won't announce it. Waiting. Next day. 4 days ago. Get an interesting conversation. Yeah, he's, the owner of Kamehecon's gotten a lot of pressure. What do you mean pressure? Rial and Sabat. Rial and Sabat. Interfering again. You think we can't show malice on this, you idiots? Rial and Sabat. Let me say it again. Rial and Sabat. That snake behind the scenes Sabat. Yet again. If Vic comes, we don't go. Hey, that's their problem, buddy. They're under contract to show up. They're under contract to show up. What's their exit clause? Is it, I don't like Vic Mignogna, so I get to exit? If it's not, you've got a case. I know a great attorney in Texas. I know great attorneys all over the place, man. Even if you don't want to deal with the beard, I can put somebody else in there. Don't let these people bully you. It's your show. It's not their show. It's your show for the fans, not for them. They're a shiny dongle. That's it. They're nothing. They're replaceable, for God's sakes. How many voices of Goku do you have coming to this convention? You have more than one voice of Vegeta. Sabat? Who cares? But anyway, Sabat and Rial. Let me say it again, Sabat and Rial. Vic comes, we don't go. Peace. That's my answer. Later, you'll be paying us damages on that contract. I mean, you're going to cause us loss not being there. But, you know, that's your problem.